Joseph Martin Luther Gardner, January 15, 1970, December 5, 2008, was an American fugitive and convicted criminal who was executed in South Carolina for murder. Gardner was one of several men who kidnapped and raped 25-year-old Melissa McLaughlin on December 30, 1992. McLaughlin was then fatally shot 5 times by Gardner, before her body was dumped on the side of a road. After the murder, Gardner fled the state and remained a fugitive for nearly 2 years. He was added to the FBI 10 Most Wanted Fugitives list on May 25, 1994, and was captured in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, on October 19, 1994. Murdered on December 30, 1992, an intoxicated 25-year-old Melissa McLaughlin locked herself out of her house in North Charleston, South Carolina. As she was crossing the street towards a grocery store, she was picked up by Gardner and 2 other men, Matthew Carl Mack and Matthew Paul Williams. The 3 men kidnapped McLaughlin and took her back to a mobile home where she was raped repeatedly and assaulted. McLaughlin was then bound with a blindfold, handcuffed, and placed on the floor inside a car. As the men drove along a highway, McLaughlin broke free from the handcuffs and tried to escape. Gardner then pushed her head back and shot her twice in the face. He then dumped her body along a highway in Dorchester County, where he shot her another 3 times, killing her. The murder was racially motivated, with Gardner making a New Year's resolution to kill a white woman, after watching news footage of the acquittal of police officers for the beating of Rodney King. The group planned to kill a white woman as revenge for 400 years of oppression, including slavery. Notes were found explaining the motive. Aftermath: all 3 men fled the state after the crime. Mack and Williams were arrested in January 1993, but Gardner remained a fugitive for nearly 2 years. He was added to the FBI 10 Most Wanted Fugitives list on May 25, 1994. He was captured in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, on October 19, 1994, and taken back to South Carolina to face trial. Gardner was the 437th fugitive to be placed on the FBI's 10 Most Wanted Fugitives list and spent nearly 5 months on the list before being captured. Mack and Williams were sentenced to life in prison, while 2 other men who participated in the rape of McLaughlin each received less than 10 years in prison as part of a plea deal. Gardner was the only person involved in the crime to receive a death sentence, as he was the one who had actually killed McLaughlin. Execution: Gardner was executed on December 5, 2008, via lethal injection at Broad River Correctional Institution in Columbia, South Carolina. He declined to make a final statement. See also capital punishment in South Carolina. Capital punishment in the United States. FBI 10 Most Wanted Fugitives, 1990s list of fugitives from justice who are no longer sought. List of people executed in South Carolina. References